Hello, I'm Nicholas Guillermo, founder of ImmortalKungFu.com. This is video number 3A about the acupuncture points for the third move we learned called Touch the Toes, Bend Backwards from the Baduanjin qigong system created by Yu Fei, the military master and founder of Xing Yiquan, the internal martial art. So what we are doing is we're continuing the forward bends and back bends, but now we're activating points and stimulating the flow of qi in the body as well as some lymph node flow to detox our body from different toxins build up in our lymph node tissue. So the move basically looks like this. We start here, come across, we go down, and all on the exhale is moving down. And then on the inhale, we come up. And we finish. So there are some alternative ways to do this. Another alternative way is just to come around, go down on the exhale, go up on the inhale, and rub the face like this, and then go back, and then start again. Another alternative way to do this is to come back over the back bend, and rub the neck as such, and then rub down this way, follow through. And it's important to coordinate the breath with the moves. The exhale moves down the yang meridians, down the back of the legs. The inhale up the yin side of the body. And what I'm doing is I'm massaging the face, touching specific acupuncture points. When you do this practice, you'll be at the peak of your inhale here. And you'll inhale as deep as you can, expanding the chest, just as in the back bend we did earlier in the last video. And then we exhale, and as we exhale, we do a lymph node brush on the breast tissue in the proper direction to remove toxins. We bring our hands to the Dao Bao points. This is an amazing master point that connects all of the meridians in the body. Spleen 21, great embrace. So with our hands here, we connect with a point called Lao Gong, Palace of Toil, or Construction Palace. This is where our hands project qi for healing. So what we're doing is we're connecting the qigong points, the acupuncture points, for the Palace of Toil and the Great Embrace. We're projecting qi mentally, visually, sending the healing energy into our spleen 21 point, which is the master point of spleen, and it connects all of the meridians. We're projecting healing qi into all the meridians at the same time. This is part of the reason what makes qigong so amazing. It is self-acupuncture, the spinal qigong is self-chiropractic work, and so much more. So what we're doing is we're projecting the qi, and going down the back of the body, we get to use our fingers and stimulate all these bladder points along the spine that help the body in so many ways. We go down back the legs, and we have command points in the legs. We go around the toes, we take our Lao Gong point, and we brush the tips of all the toes, all the Jing Well points, and all the command points in the toes to stimulate flow of qi in all the meridians. We go up the yin side, and we follow the lymph node flow with a firm touch here, all the way up to the inside of the thighs. And once our hand comes to the kua, which is where the hip joint is, okay, where that line is, once we come up to that point, then we gently move up the pelvis to the umbilical. And with our index fingers, as soon as we reach the umbilical, we firmly push up, right up underneath our breasts, and form the namaste position. And this is the flow of the lymph node release here. So for the rest of the practice here, we brush the thumbs up the sternum, and this stimulates the thymus. Our fingers come up the neck, and this stimulates the thyroid. And we come up to the bottom of the chin, and the thumbs come out to the ears. And this is the Yifeng windscreen. This is a point for helping hearing, preventing presbyopia, deterioration of the hearing canal, the loss of hearing that happens with age. So our thumbs come here. Our fingers around the front of our face massage all these points, all in the face here, and they come up right underneath the eyes to a very important point called bladder 1, which helps with vision. And all these points around the eyes, we're brushing the bags of the eyes out, stretching the face, and we come up over the eyebrow like this. We come back to the bladder 1 points for the eyes. So we have the ear points to help hearing. We have the eye points here. I know that looks funny, but this is the type of thing you go out and show off to people normally. This is a self-practice. And, when you're done massaging the face, you're helping prevent myopia and deterioration of the eyesight, and presbyopia, deterioration of the ears. So it's very beneficial for us. Once you're here, you brush up the forehead, stimulating a whole host of other points, and all these points in the scalp, which heal every ailment in the body. Every acupuncture process in the whole body is also condensed into the points in the scalp, the bottom of the feet, the hands, the ears, the tongue even. And this is what's so fascinating about it. So we brush all the scalp points. When we come over the back, we get our thumbs right into 2 points. Right here, Feng Chi. It's a little soft spot. It's underneath the occipital protuberance, that bump on the back of your skull. They're about level with the line underneath that finger level, out to the side, just before the cranium. It has like this dip like this, just before the cranium. These 2 points, you get your thumbs right there, and you pull up, and then the fingers are together, and you go back into the back bend. There you hold the breath as long as possible, and then you continue again. So lymph node flow, gently down the back, gentle here. Acupuncture points in the feet, in the legs, all these command points to help the whole body. Up the inside of the thighs, helping the lymph node flow. Gentle at the hips, firm from the belly button up to the breast line. Namaste position, firm up the sternum and up to the voice box, and then brush your thumbs to the side, brushing the thyroid out, and then coming up to the Yifeng points behind the ears. You continue the face massage again, and repeat. That's touch the toes, bend backwards, and all the main points you need to know. I hope this video has been informational for you. I hope you can start to see the difference between qigong and yoga. We're getting a little bit more advanced, although yoga could absolutely take this turn. And in the future, I will teach yoga with marma points as well. And I'm finishing learning the acupuncture system first, but eventually it will be very interesting to coordinate, make the 2 systems more congruent, and link them together. But that's enough for your lesson number 3. Practice this very diligently. I'd say put a whole week into practicing this move, and move forward slowly but surely. Take the time to develop your body and change your body through the practice. Develop multiple times until you run out of breath and you have to stop, catch your breath, get some water, give it another shot. This will train your body, train the muscle memory, train your neural networks for your mind to connect with the muscle tissue and all the nerves really that are sending fight or flight reflexes to your brain to tell you to stop because it's uncomfortable. You have to calm those down. So you just practice diligently, practice correctly, and you will get the most out of it. It's also very, very important to remember we need to develop internal alchemy with qigong, where we visualize the qi flowing in the direction that it flows through the body. So down the back, up the front. Also consolidating qi in the dantian, okay? Consolidating qi by drawing it in through the Lao Gong points and the points in the bottom of the feet, which we haven't gone into yet, the Yang Chuan points. Drawing that energy up into the dantian, storing it, and then recommunicating and breathing with the Earth's magnetic flux and breathing with the free energy in the air and the atmosphere around us in space. You started learning how to develop the mind in multiple directions of focus, creating a very intense and difficult meditation that provides you so many long-term benefits. It stimulates mental growth and awareness of the body. And there are other practices too, like the microcosmic orbit, but we'll get into that later when we start doing post-standing. So I hope you've enjoyed. Subscribe. Please leave your comments. I look forward to hearing how this has helped you. And share with your friends. Thank you very much.